Welcome back to our health channel. Today I will talk about healthy, balanced diet for diabetes. Subscribe to our channel to get more useful information about health. Leave a comment below the issue you care about. What is a healthy, balanced diet for diabetes? There is no specific diet for diabetes. But the foods you eat not only make a difference to how you manage your diabetes, but also to how well you feel and how much energy you have. This information will help you get to know the 5 main food groups that make up a healthy, balanced diet. Eating from the main food groups. How much you need to eat and drink is based on your age, gender, how active you are and the goals you're aiming for. But no single food contains all the essential nutrients your body needs. That's why a healthy diet is all about variety and choosing different foods from each of the main food groups every day. And when we say balanced, we mean eating more of certain foods and less of others. But portion sizes have grown in recent years, as the plates and bowls we use have got bigger. And larger portions can make it more difficult for you to manage your weight. We've got more information for you about managing a healthy weight. We've highlighted the benefits of each food group below. Some help protect your heart and some affect your blood sugar levels more slowly, all really important for you to know. Get to know them and how healthy choices can help you reduce your risk of diabetes complications. You can learn more about a healthy diet for diabetes with our food hacks section in Learning Zone. What are the main food groups? Fruit and veg, starchy foods, like bread, pasta and rice, protein foods, like beans, pulses, nuts, eggs, meat and fish, dairy and alternatives, oils and spreads, starchy foods. Starchy foods are things like potatoes, rice, pasta, bread, chapatis, naan and plantain. They all contain carbohydrate, which is broken down into glucose and used by our cells as fuel. The problem with some starchy foods is that it can raise blood glucose levels quickly, which can make it harder for you to manage your diabetes. These foods have something called a high glycemic index. We've got loads more information about this. There are some better options for starchy foods, ones that affect blood glucose levels more slowly. These are foods with a low glycemic index, like whole grain bread, whole wheat pasta and basmati, brown or wild rice. They also have more fiber, which helps to keep your digestive system working well. So if you're trying to cut down on carbs, cut down on things like white bread, pasta and rice first. Protein foods like beans, nuts, pulses, eggs, meat and fish are high in protein, which keeps your muscles healthy. But a healthy diet means less red and processed meat. They've been linked to cancer and heart disease. Oily fish like mackerel, salmon and sardines have a lot of omega-3 oil, which can help protect the heart. Dairy foods and alternatives milk, cheese and yogurt have lots of calcium and protein in. Great for your bones, teeth and muscles. But some dairy foods are high in fat, particularly saturated fat, so choose lower fat alternatives. Check for added sugar in lower fat versions of dairy foods, like yogurt. It's better to go for unsweetened yogurt and add some berries if you want it sweeter. If you prefer a dairy alternative like soya milk, choose one that's unsweetened and calcium fortified. Oils and spreads. We need some fat in our diet, but we need less saturated fat. This is because some saturated fats can increase cholesterol in the blood, increasing the risk of heart diseases and stroke. These less healthy options are butter, palm nut oil and coconut oil. Healthier saturated fats are foods like olive oil, vegetable oil, rapeseed oil, spreads made from these oils, and nut butters. Foods high in fat, salt and sugar. You don't need any of these as part of a healthy diet. The less often, the better. But we know you're bound to eat these foods from time to time, so it's really important to know how they might affect your body. These foods include biscuits, crisps, chocolates, cakes, ice cream, butter and sugary drinks. These sugary foods and drinks are high in calories and raise blood sugar levels, so go for diet, light or low-calorie alternatives. And the best drink to choose is water. It's calorie-free. They're also high in unhealthy saturated fats, so they aren't good for cholesterol levels in your heart. And they can also be full of salt, processed foods especially. Too much salt can make you more at risk of high blood pressure and stroke. You should have no more than 1 teaspoon, 6 grams, of salt a day. We don't recommend diabetic, ice cream or sweets. It's now against the law to label any food as diabetic, and there's no evidence to suggest that food for diabetics offer any benefits over eating a healthy, balanced diet.